Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm going to show you 5 easy and effective ways to save battery life on your Android phones. If you're like me, you probably use your phone a lot throughout the day and sometimes you might run out of juice before you can plug it in. Well, don't worry because these tips will help you extend your battery life and make your phone last longer. So without further ado, let's get started. The first tip is lower your screen brightness. This might seem obvious, but it's one of the biggest factors that drain your battery. Your screen is constantly emitting light, and the brighter it is, the more power it consumes. So try to keep your brightness as low as possible, especially when you are indoors or in a dark environment. You can also turn on or off adaptive brightness, which automatically adjusts your screen brightness based on the ambient light. The next tip is by adjusting the display refresh rate. Display refresh rate is the number of times your screen updates per second. The higher the refresh rate, the smoother and more responsive your screen looks, but it also consumes more battery power. Most Android phones have a default refresh rate of 60 Hz, which means the screen updates 60 times per second. Some newer models have higher refresh rates such as 90 Hz or 120 Hz, which can make your phone feel faster and smoother. But do you really need such a high refresh rate all the time? Probably not. Unless you're playing a fast-paced game or watching a high-definition video, you won't notice much difference between 60 Hz and 120 Hz, and you will be draining your battery faster than necessary. The next step is by enabling dark mode on your Android devices. Dark mode is a feature that changes the appearance of your device's interface from light to dark colors. It can help reduce eye strain, especially in the low light environments, and it can also help save battery life by using less power for your display. But how does dark mode save battery life? Well, it depends on the type of display your device has. If you have an OLED display, which is common in many smartphones and laptops, dark mode can make a significant difference. That's because OLED displays can turn off individual pixels when displaying black colors, which means less power consumption. The next tip is by turning off unnecessary features and apps on your Android phones. Sometimes we forget to turn off things like Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, GPS or NFC whenever we are not using them. These features can use a lot of battery power, especially if they are constantly scanning for signals or connections. So make sure to turn them off when you don't need them. This you can do by going to check the battery usage, and you will be able to see which are the apps consuming high battery usage. You can get a list of them, and then you can also disable or uninstall apps that you don't use often or that run in the background and consume resources. To do this, go to the settings, apps and notifications, see all apps and tap on the app you want to disable or uninstall. And the fifth and the last tip for this video is to use battery saver mode. This feature that automatically reduces your phone's performance and limits some functions to save battery power. For example, it might lower your screen brightness, turn off vibrations, restrict background data, and disable some animations. You can turn on battery saver mode manually by swiping down from the top of your screen and tapping on the battery icon. And that's it for this video. I hope you found these tips helpful and that they will help you save some battery life on your Android phone. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more tech tips and tricks. Also, let me know in the comments below what other topics you want me to cover in the future. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.